Gate. Get into positions.
It's a line, guys. Yeah. It's a line, that one.
Okay,
But
well...
Phase 3.
Hey!
Christ.
I can't believe you guys actually wait for the fucking last poll.
Jesus Christ.
And also, I can't believe we could have all gone into phase 3 with everyone alive if someone didn't mess up that last bit.
Somebody's
Anyway.
shut the...
Well, guess I've got to do a fucking video now.
First, let's destroy the all-devouring. Then, we see what becomes of our partnership.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, your raid leader. Well, not your raid leader, but your raid planner, I guess. Zyphene, here to make a video for Phase 3. In the past, videos have been filled with amazing amounts of information and have been incredibly detailed. As you can see, we finally got to Phase 3. If you can call it that, there were 3 people alive. So let's see if, with my help, we can get this boss down before Zyphene has another crash out.
Get ready, everybody. He's about to
crash the fuck out.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, gentlemen, but you seem to have me confused with a...
Pomp.
Now, if you'll excuse me, my...
Raid team.
Just about...
Now you see, the thing about Phase 3 is that it's a bit like driving across Ukraine. It's a lot easier when you have good tanks. We're going to start off by landing and using Bloodlust, blasting all of our cooldowns straight into the boss while he's weakened. During this time, he takes a lot of additional damage, so don't slack. After this, the boss is going to drop 8 planets. I can't make them rotate on here because I'm using cheap software. It's incredibly important that you realise that you can't enter a planet unless you need to, because once you leave it, it's going to start to explode. Here's an angle that I found online. As you can see, after they finish the burst phase, all these planets are going to start landing. You really need to be using some sort of defensive here. You can see they pop the anti-magic zone. Getting crushed by a planet is going to one-shot you, so don't do that. Next up is the rings. So as you can see, the planets start rotating, and they're going to get a ring set that goes to your left. The first one will never be the one you need to go to first, and if it is to your left, you're going to have to go all the way around to the left. So they start moving straight towards the first one, it goes off, and then they go to the next one, they take it when it times out, then they run away from the last one until it times out, and then they run into it again. Next, it's time to hide in the planets. Someone will ping the second planet. That is planet number 2. You are assigned to either 1, 2, 3, or 4. Based on where the ping is, you need to work out where you're going. Only 5 people can get into a planet. You go to your assigned one, you wait there, and then you come out once the Devour is finished. Everyone coming out of 3, 2, and 1 are going to move to their left around the boss. The one coming out of 4 are going to go to the right. The currently active tank is also going to go left out of 4, but behind the rest of the group. Going back to this POV, this is the time where they're going to go into the planets. Someone is going to ping a planet. Going back here, I will show it to you. Here is the ping going out. In their case, they are pinging planet number 3. We are going to ping with planet number 2. So number 3, they go over here. Everyone with 3 on their head is going to go in. Everyone with 2 on their head is going to go in there. And 4 are going to go in there. They all go inside the planet. They are safe. Then they come out. As you can see, everybody who is 1, 2, and 3 is going that way around the boss, and the 4 are going that way. The active tank is keeping the boss here, but following behind the left group because he's going to get the pull next. The tank pull is probably a major mechanic of Phase 3. This one's going to come in at the same time as the gravity is going to come in, the crushing gravity. They have theirs left, middle, right. For us, that would be tank and melee. Middle, healer. Left is range. This tank is going to position himself so that he pulls them through this gap, and they're all going to stand in a line. At this point, they're going to take their hands off the keyboard and let it pull, and then the gravity is going to go off afterwards. I'm just going to go over the tank pulls mostly because those are the most important parts of this fight. They're going to get their next set of rings, and then they're going to have to do the tank pull. So they do all their rings again, they go all the way through it, but now they've got the next tank pull. So this is a triangle tank pull. So the range group is going to go up here, the melee group is going to go over here, and the healer group is going to go back here. The tank is going to stand so that the pulls go around the planet. They get a hands off keyboard moment and pull. This time the gravity is going to go off right before the pull, so you need to make sure you are in it, and then you're going to get pulled through. Guess what? It's time for another tank pull. They do their next set of rings once again, and then they're going to get in position for the next tank pull. So this time, the tank's going to be on the right hand side of them. They're going to get into the triangle formation again. So rangers, healers, melee. Tank's going to position himself so that they'll pull around this planet. And there, they get pulled in. Once again, this time the gravity goes off after the pull, so you kind of want to take your hands off your keyboard so that you don't move when it's about to go off. After that, it's going to be time for the next hide. So you see they've got the hide coming in. They're going over there. They're going to get into the planet. We will ping once again. Everyone gets in. Explosion goes off. Now it's time to get out. 1, 2, and 3 run left. 4 runs right. The 4th tank is going to stay there this time. Everybody goes round and gets into a defensive once again. Defensive shell. Spirit links. Everything explodes. The tank has made his way around. The tank can survive as long as it's got his big defensive running. And then it's going to be time for the next tank pull. Now, I don't know if we're going to have this kind of DPS. If we do, it's brilliant, because this is going to be the final tank pull you get. This time the tank needs to position really far back, and we're going to go in a line. So, we're trying to position ourselves so we are going to get pulled between these planets. I believe that Dratnos calls it the toes pull, because it's like you're going between these toes, the 4 toes. So you're going to have the range, the healers, and the melee, and the tank is going to be far on the other side, and you're going to get the gravity go off, and then you can position yourself and get pulled through. Obviously they kill it here. We're probably not going to be that good. Oh well, we'll just keep going. There's going to be a couple more of those toes pulls. Always the toes pulls when we're at the final bit of the room, and then we're going to kill the boss.
Thank you very much for taking the time to watch my Phase 3 Dimensius video. I've tried to keep this one a little bit in between, so it's quite informative, but it's also got a little bit of memery in it at the start. I suppose I owe you a rating for this raid. I'm going to give it a solid 9 out of 12. I think that 9 out of 12 is a pretty fair score for a raid of this caliber. The final bosses are actually quite intense and quite impressive. I love the Dimensius music almost as much as I love fucking your mum.